Welcome to Intermissions, your backstage pass to On the Air with Florenza. You'll experience bloopers, outtakes, surprises, and all the laughter in between. Intermissions is unscripted, unfiltered, and undeniably Florenza. So put your hands together to welcome today's guest to the show. Buddy. Before we dive in, we're going to toast to an amazing show. And I have my woman power or women can coffee mug today, but you have something good. I feel like I'm kind of dropping the ball on my toast game today because you came prepared.
Well, I'm a New Orleans girl at heart, and so my glass is from the Court of Two Sisters. And just because the other part of me actually is Japanese,
Uh-huh.
I have a Moscato in my glass, a gift from my Japanese teacher. So
Wonderful. Well, cheers.
thank
Mhm.
you.
Now, I'm gonna scratch that. Beep, 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 because I got that all wrong. Toot, 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 toot. You won't hear this part. Okay. Okay. Next, let's try this again, shall we? Yes, get something to drink. Yes. This may find its way into bloopers, but it will not be an interview. Okay. We are going to start with some true or false questions now. These are so random. And I told you before we came on air that I don't know the answer. So I'm kind of excited to see what the answers are. Okay, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, let me get this situated. All right, I want to feel like I'm looking right at you. Okay, so true or false? You have taste tested every Cajun dish you've ever written about to ensure authenticity. I'm gonna say true. You look like you would love to taste food.
I, yes, I love to cook. And I actually put together sort of a lead magnet for those people who sign up for my website. Um, and it's a cookbook from some of the recipes for the recipes that appear in my books. Readers have told me that they have to get something to eat when they start reading.
Now, true for me, one of my editors told me that I put too much food in my books, and I thought, never such a thing as too much food. So I love that you put food in there.
Well, but food is part of the language of love,
It is, and it
right? I mean,
connects us.
right around the table. Um,
Yes,
yeah. I mean, when sometimes words can't be expressed,
yes,
I mean, you can express your love through foods.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that food breaks down cultural barriers when you're traveling places and you're getting to know someone and just by even if it's not now if it's like religious based or like physically you can't have a food that's different, but if it's just because it's not something that you've ever had before, I say eat it once. If it's something you never want again, then don't ever eat it again, but enjoy that experience of having it once in a new location because the taste and the conversation and that experience can never be taken from you, ever.
Well, for me, memories are probably one of the most luxurious things in life.
Yes.
I mean, I like hot running water and I like a good bed. But memories, you can't go out and buy them. They have to be created. You might have bought a trip, but
Yes.
you can't buy the memory. You
I love
create.
that. I
So,
love that.
yes.
Oh, that's going to pop up later today. I'm going to have to put, I will tag you to that thought. I love it. Okay, true or false? Three women in Unspoken were inspired by your own childhood blood sisters. Ooh, okay. Oh, I don't know. So I'm going to say false, but something tells me it may be true.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And I'm starting a blog, and it's called Reflections from My Life. And what I'm doing is I'm literally walking through the pages, and those things that are from my life, I'm plucking out and I'm explaining them. And I have since lost track of my two best friends, where I grew up on the island where Jane and Suzanne and Maggie grew up.
Uh-huh.
But my two best friends were Charlene and Deidre.
Oh.
And so I didn't have the pretty name.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I felt kind of sometimes like the odd man out, but um, on the island, there's a Fort Pike is on the island. It's in East New Orleans, and we did become blood sisters.
I was feeling that one was true. I should have went with my gut. Okay, true or false? You secretly plotted an alternate ending for Unspoken, but your characters refused to follow it. Okay, I'm going to go true, even if this is false. That is such a great question.
Well, it is true because I let the book sit. It had to marinate. Once I got through the first rough draft and I had a couple of beta readers read it, which ended up being a very traumatic experience for me.
Yeah.
But I let it sit. And when I went back to it, because these two characters, these two women, these three women are so close to me, I listened to them. I listened for them. And they said the ending is the ending, but it's not the full truth of the ending because the ending isn't the ending. And I don't want to give it away,
No, I love that. No, no,
but
you're good. No, I'm sorry. Like I was all in. You had me leading in. Okay, let me get back. I'm supposed to be asking true or false. Okay. True or false, the jazz and blues references in Unspoken came from your personal playlist, which you played while drafting the novel. And if you are a foodie like you are, there has to be music close behind. So I'm going to say true.
absolutely. I mean, so my American family is all from New Orleans, and you can't escape music in New Orleans. I mean, you there's just music DNA in your
Yes,
blood when
yes.
you are from New Orleans. I mean, it's you can't separate the food or the music.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
um and with that, I'm working on a cozy mystery series right now. And the
Ooh,
first book is called it's Marceline's Mysteries. And the first one is Murder and Messages. The second one is Murder and Menus. And the third one's going to be Murder and Music because you have to have food and music,
you
right?
have to. You
So,
have to. They go
yes,
together.
yes.
Ooh, well, that was fun. So I have a few more that I'm going to ask, but I will ask at the end of the interview because that was
Okay.
so much fun.
And this wraps up our episode of Intermissions, your backstage pass to On the Air with Florenza. Be sure to check out the full interview for this author as well as others on Florenza's podcast, On the Air with Florenza. And until next time, cheers.